Hey everybody, I'm back this week to do something fun. We're going to do a Fiesta tamale pie. Just something nice, little casserole that you guys can feed a family or yourself for a few days. Okay, so what you're going to start out with is your nice microwavable casserole dish. And you're going to need a pound of ground beef and a fourth a pound of ground sausage. That's what I like to use just to give it a bit more flavor. I put it in the casserole dish and I cook it in the microwave till it's nice and brown, 2 minutes at a time, stirring until it's done, all the pink's gone. Then I drain out the grease, and this is what we have left. I pre-did that so you guys didn't have to sit here for a while and watch me do it. So, after we do our ground beef, what we're going to do is a fourth of a cup of finely chopped onion. Make sure you get that. We're going to get a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Now we need 2 cups of drained diced tomatoes. It usually ends up being 2 cans, 2 of the 10-ounce cans. Usually makes about almost 2 cups. I drain them though. You don't have to get the tomatoes with the diced green chilies in. Mild. I like to. I think it gives it a little flavor. 1.5 cups of corn. I used the Mexicorn just because I think, again, there's some peppers and onions in there. I think that tastes really good. Okay, so we have our tomatoes, our corn. Okay, we need a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Helps bind everything together. Tomato paste is sticky stuff, isn't it? Okay, tomato paste in there. Okay, we need 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. Gives it a nice kick. Yep, there's my half teaspoon. Don't worry, we'll stir all this together. It won't look like the mountain that it looks like now. And a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then you're going to carefully stir everything together. If you want to stir this all together in a bowl before you put it in your casserole dish, so you're not throwing stuff around, be my guest. But you just got to get this all stirred together. Okay, so maybe I'd recommend doing it in a bowl. You know me. God, I like to save time. And if you accidentally throw corn or tomatoes off onto your counter or tray, just go ahead and, as long as it's clean, put that back in. Okay, so you're gonna, after you got that all stirred together, you're going to press it down, a nice even layer. Okay. We're going to put this in the microwave for 2 minutes and stir it, and probably 4 to 6 minutes because we want it heated through. If everybody likes my apron, I know you've seen it before. Thank you yet again to my friend Kat. Okay, so while that is starting, we're going to get a mixing bowl. Doesn't need to be microwavable. We're going to make the topping for our pie. You need a 8.5 ounce bag of corn muffin mix. And the Jiffy brand, not that I'm advertising Jiffy, but that makes the perfect 8.5 ounce amount of mix that you need. So you're going to crack 1 egg into that. Boom, 1 egg. Wash your hands. And then you need 1/3 cup of milk. And you're just going to get that all stirred together then. because once we get our bottom heated up through, we will spread this over the top. You might not need such a big mixing bowl. We're just going to stir it until it's moistened and all the little pockets of powder are incorporated. You heard the little tune? My dishwasher's done. Okay, we're gonna set this off to the side because when this is done, we'll spread it over the top. Okay, so get your spoon because you're gonna stir this a little bit. You don't have to take it out of the microwave. Less chance of dropping it. Just stir it a little bit. See if it's heated yet. It isn't quite, so I'm gonna tap the spoon off and do it for another 2 minutes. You want it heated through, and it could, depending on your microwave, take anywhere from 4 to 8 minutes. And after this is done, we're going to stir in. This is optional. I like olives, and that's what my recipe calls for. So I get a little can. Drained weight's like 4.25 ounces, but just one of the small cans of chopped or sliced black olives. I love the taste of black olives. You can put in green olives, as long as they're sliced. You don't have to put in olives at all. That one's completely up to you. You know me, I like to start cleaning it up a little bit. Keep some shredded cheese and a dash of paprika off to the side because when we're close to done, we'll be sprinkling that over the top of our pie. Okay, we're going to stir this again here soon, and I'll see where mine's at. Get my spoon. Sorry to turn my back to you, but I don't want to take it out and take the risk of me dropping it. And you're gonna start to smell it. Okay. Mine is heated enough. If yours isn't, don't worry. You can just do it for another 2 minutes. Because, I mean, microwaves have different powers. Some are older, some are newer. Okay, this is where I'm going to put in my olives. It's probably usually about 1/4 a cup. I'm going to get those stirred in. They don't need as much time to cook. Yeah, you can get them chopped or sliced. I just happened to pick up the chopped kind because that was the cheapest one. I like to shop on a budget. Okay, so now this is where you are going to want to get this nice packed down and flat. Because we're going to be putting our corn muffin mix on top. See how nice that looks? Okay, yeah, we're gonna spread our corn muffin mixture over the beef mixture. I'm gonna go wipe off my spoon so that I can use it to spread the corn mixture on top. Okay, well, you can rescue your fork if it fell in the corn mixture. And you'll see, since you set it to the side, it got a little puffy, but that's what we like. The small 8.25 8.5 ounce boxes are best because it makes just the right amount. Didn't mean to cover the camera there. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I forget I'm talking. Okay. Set our bowl to the side and spread this in a nice even layer over the top of our beef mixture. Might need to do it carefully because it might want to stick to some of the beef. Okay. Trying to be tricky there. Okay. I'm gonna set our spoon to the side to wash because it's got egg in it, raw egg in it, so you want to be careful with it. So we're gonna put this in our microwave for 5 minutes. Yeah, at power level 7. Power level 7. It just helps it cook better. I'm gonna go wash my spoon. Set my bowl to soak. So, what did everybody think of the big announcement of the new Doctor Who companion yesterday? I wasn't crazy about the clip, the little preview clip. It had its interesting points. I know it was short, so really shouldn't judge too much. I didn't care for it, but hopefully it'll get better. I'm just gonna say that. What I really didn't care for was the fact that we even found out who the new companion is. Oh, come on, guys. I know it's all about ratings and you want to build suspense, but it would be more suspenseful if we were just surprised. I haven't published it, but I've written a really nice long opinion article about this, that it's almost I'm actually quoting the Big Bang Theory here, which is funny. It's almost Dr. Why Bother now, because we know who the Doctor is we sometimes know who the new companions, the new doctors, who's leaving, who's coming, years in advance. Like, we aren't getting new episodes till 2017, and we're already finding out that Capaldi says it might be his last season. We're getting a new showrunner. We're getting a new companion, and who they are. I mean, they announced Capaldi as the new Doctor how far before he actually started? What happened to the mystery? We know the titles of the episode, and I know we say spoilers, we try to avoid them, and I'm still going to watch the show, but we know the titles of the episodes, we know the synopsis of the episode, we know when someone's coming, we know when someone's going, it's announced, it's everywhere. You know who the guest stars are, who the monsters are, pictures, preview clips, it's all online so far in advance. How is a person who might be just a casual fan or even not a fan yet supposed to get interested in the show? And how's it supposed to hold some people's interest? I'm still going to watch because, of course, I'm a lifelong fan. I might not agree with some of their choices. Just call me a little exasperated with it. You're going to see... Let me get off my little soapbox rant here. You're going to see your corn muffin mix is starting to puff up. Don't worry, it's not going to... it's going to puff up above the dish a little bit, but you're not going to get a blobby monster. It might try to creep out a little bit, but it's not going to go completely crazy. After 5 minutes, we're going to see how the center is, because that's going to be the slowest part to cook. If it hasn't like completely set nice and puffy the whole way through, we're going to up the power and do it a minute at a time. And then when it's completely set, we're going to sprinkle it with about half a cup of cheese. Any cheese you like. I got my finely shredded Mexican style cheese for the Fiesta tamale pie. And then we're going to sprinkle it with a bit of paprika, and we're going to do it for another minute just to get the cheese nice and melty. Got a minute left, and then we're going to see how it's going to go. I'm excited. I wish you guys could see in my microwave. Sorry it's so far away, but I'm not moving the camera or I'll never get it back into place. You're probably going to need oven mitts, because this is going to be hot when we go to get it out. I'm going to open this. I'm going to get my spoon and test the center to see if it's still a little tacky. If it is, like I said, we are just going to up the power to 100% and do it a minute at a time until it's set. It could take 4 more minutes. It might not. Just depends on your microwave. And if some of yours just happens to goo out a little bit, just take your spoon and swipe it off and throw it away. It won't be too bad. All casserole dishes are different. You want a deeper casserole dish, but we tend to say that an 8x8. Okay, let me test this. Oh. Still needs done. Okay, I confess mine did goo out just a little bit. Let me clean that up. But only a tiny little sliver. Okay. Do it another minute at full power. Anybody excited for the new Captain America movie that's coming out? I'm gonna tell you, I'm not excited. I am not going to see it opening night. It might sound like a terrible Marvel fan here, but if they follow the comics and Steve Rogers as Cap dies, I want to be prepared. I really do. I went into Star Wars hoping everything was gonna go be okay, and I was a mess. The new Star Wars movie, I mean, I think I want to hear, I know I'm usually so anti-spoiler, but I don't think I can handle it. Okay, just go ahead and see how it's going. Mine's getting puffier, so we're going to do it for another minute. Like I said, after the initial 5 minutes at 77 power level 7, I should say, we're going to do it at full power for a minute at a time until it's completely set up in the middle. Then we're going to sprinkle it with our half cup of cheese. Or just, half a cup, or just a nice even light layer over the top. Let me get a half cup of cheese ready here. Okay, get my half a cup. I'm going to put my bag of cheese away before I start nibbling on it. Oh, you're really going to start smelling how good this smells right now. My spoon. Okay. Mine's getting there. It is almost done. I didn't spread mine in, if you spread it in a nice even layer, and your beef mixture underneath is a nice even layer, You shouldn't really have spillage, but I think I spread too much to the one side because I'm getting a slight amount, which you really shouldn't, but knowing me, I didn't get everything nice and flat. I know I haven't done such a long episode in a while, but I really wanted to do this for you guys because it's such a nice dinner supper option that you can, you know, eat, make for yourself and have leftovers, or you can feed your family on. Because I know how much I loved when I did episode Southwest Chicken Casserole, so I thought Fiesta Tamale Pie, not Tamale Fiesta Pie. I've said that in the wrong order before. So, okay. Couple seconds and we'll see if it's set. If it is, I'm not going to get it out of the microwave to spread the cheese on because, again, I know me, I could go boom. Okay. Nope, 1 more minute. Like I said, it could honestly take another 4 to 8 minutes just because if you jiggle it, you just take the edges of your pan and move it a little bit and the middle doesn't jiggle, then it's set. I had maybe an area about that big, I think I stepped on a piece of corn, that jiggled, so I want to do it 1 more minute because I want it to be completely cooked through to show you guys. Ooh, let me get a nice little plate out. To get a piece out at the end. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do recommend letting it cool for a little bit. You don't want it to be completely cold, but you also don't want to burn your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna have my half a cup of cheese at the ready to sprinkle over the top here. Then I'm gonna get just a dash of paprika and put over the top too because I like that. Gives it a little bit of color and flavor. Okay. Oh yeah, mine is. And you can honestly dump your cheese on and spread over the top. You might see your corn muffin topping sink a little bit in the middle when you put the cheese on. Nothing wrong with that. Just go ahead and spread your cheese over the top. Sorry to leave that in the microwave, but it's hot. I'm just gonna give a dash of paprika over the top. Okay. 2 more minutes and then we're done because we want to make sure the cheese gets nice and melty and everything is completely cooked and heated through. And you can start cleaning up after yourself. I'm sorry, I'm just loving so I do something so yummy. Like I said, I'm sorry that this was a bit of a longer episode, but it's going to be completely worth it in the end when you're having a Fiesta Tamale Pie and laughing at your cat while she chases a jingle ball all over the kitchen. So if you see my episodes before, you know what all that noise is. I wish I could show you guys what I have in my basement right now. Trust me, that was not creepy. I'm hatching little peeps, little chickens. They're so adorable. I have 3 right now. And after I get done here, I'm going to go check because I may have a 4th one yet. Because it was starting to pip. They're adorable. Maybe when they get a little bit bigger, I'll bring them up to show you after I've done my recipe. Paper bags, cat loves them. Because you don't really want to be handling your chickens while you're cooking. But I want to show them to you guys. And they will not be for eating. They'll hopefully be for laying. Oh, my cheese is getting nice and bubbly. If the middle of your corn muffin mixture sinks, no worries. You just know how that goes with baking sometimes. 20 seconds, and we're going to be digging into a Fiesta Tamale Pie. Thanks for sticking with me. And listening to my soapbox rant about Doctor Who. Pearl, I'm going to give you every chance in the world. I wasn't crazy about the first clip. I might need to put subtitles on for you. But welcome. Okay, go ahead and get your pie out. Look, There you have your golden shiny Fiesta tamale pie. Boom. You just made an awesomely yummy dish in the microwave. If you can't wait to dig in, ta-da! Look at that. I wish you could see the smoke. Oh, you probably can see the smoke that's rolling off this thing. Let me get a fork. A clean fork. Throw some cream cheese or something. I'm not cream cheese, but sour cream on top or something if you like. A little more cheese. But look how good that looks. Hot, but so good. Seriously, you guys, go try this. Feed yourself, have leftovers, feed your family. You're gonna love this. Thank you for sticking with me. Maybe next week we'll get back to doing something sweet. Shoot me your comments, share me with the world, shoot me some suggestions, and thank you for watching A Geek's Guide to Easy Microwave Cooking. This has been my dream, and I hope I'm making your day better. Thank you.